Great rising to you. It's Wednesday Moon, and this is your host, Michaela Rena, Tendaji Ashe. Well, today is Tuesday, tantalizing Tuesday, and for some, it might even be Turntable Tuesday, just depending on what group that you're a part of on Facebook. As long as you add some music to your day, then you will actually inspire your activity with energy. I'm just making oatmeal this morning, this early rising, and I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon to that. Cinnamon has good protection properties, and it's amazing for the health. It actually has great heart benefits, and as well for blood pressure. So these are some wonderful tips. So today's reading, I pulled 3 cards. We did a past, present, and future. And the interesting thing about the present is just the review of such information so that you know exactly where you're at so that you can move forward. However, the future card, or the card that is active instruction for you, is definitely a powerful read. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. So we'll get started with this reading while I wait on my water that is being prepared for my oatmeal. Now, the card that I pulled, the first card, is a past tense card, and it is the Queen of Wands reversed. Now that is a big deal. Now normally when she's in this position, she's creative, she has support, and you notice that her creative abilities are getting her results. Okay, and there's some other aspects of that card. However, that's just the to pinpoint that information quickly. However, it is reversed. Now this is past tense, so this is in the last week. You may have been feeling, maybe even the last 10 days, you've been feeling stagnant, as if some of the work that you're doing may not be getting the results. And so I'm going to say maybe since Saturday that you've been feeling a little stagnant and really working to discern how you can adjust your power or your creative ability, or what can you be creative with. You might have found in the last few days your creative efforts have been thwarted, as in things that you've been working on have proved to be fruitless behavior, just not good insight, your intuition not as strong. That's what that card is indicating. That is a past tense, as in you may have been dealing with that in like I said, anywhere between 3 and 7 days. You may even be feeling like that today, which is interesting because the way that the scope of the energy is presented on the cards lets me know that there's definitely a shift, and so this is a good thing. You're not going to stay here, so this is a good thing. Now, the second card that I pulled is the Hermit. However, wow, he is reversed. So that's present. Okay. So as you have been reviewing your last few days, okay, so I'm going to pull up the Queen here, and she's upside down. You may have been just able to see where some of your work has not been as beneficial. Some of your ideas have not been able to come into fruition. Maybe your activities and your projects have been on halt. And so with that reflection, you may get the feeling that you've lost that light, as in, okay, what is the end result? Am I getting anywhere with what I am doing? Am I organizing so that I can work smart, not harder, and get the results that I need? This card, the Hermit, is that introspection, like literally going deeper within. But you may feel that you've lost the light because of some of the things that you've had to go through in the last few days. Maybe decisions you have made financially, or with friendships, that as you are looking at it currently, you're seeing, okay, I'm not sure if this is really benefiting me. However, these 2 cards, again, this is past tense, this is present, lets you know the state of where you are in your emotional and your spiritual space, and how it's affecting you. Now, as I said prior, that the cards that have revealed themselves lets me know the energy that is transpiring. Literally being tired of being here, because you recognize what happened here. So the third card, which I absolutely love, this is the third card, which is the Seven of Wands. This, oh my gosh, a fun card. So definitely creation. The door is open and he's ready to embark on a new adventure, new possibilities. I also see this as a mailbox. And so really interesting that I've have that interpretation, but it's as if to say that whatever that you've been waiting on is coming to you in the mail. Your resources are coming to you. Also, new opportunities. This can be connected to your financial wellness, your romantic or your love life, your workplace, some new opportunity, and it's a personal decision because it's an odd number. It's 7. It's very personal. It doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. It is something that's solely connected to your inner wellness, your spiritual wellness, your personal being self that doesn't answer to anybody else. Matter of fact, some people, because it is an odd number, may not agree with your choice, may not see the benefit to you moving forward in that choice. However, this is a card that also, which is interesting, I'm going to go back just a second, but this is the card that says I'm going to be active with my leap of faith. I am going to take action in the words that I produce or in the activities that I have been working on. So when you look at these 3 cards, here's one of the stories that you've definitely been in a non-creative place. You've been with non-creative people and you've been very stagnant and you definitely need something to spark your fire, okay? And therefore you have gone within. You've even lost some hope that maybe a fire could be started, or that something that will brighten your life can be achieved or accomplished. Okay, so that's the introspective. However, I will say that this card means that you need to come on out. Okay, it's the reverse. You need to step out into your power, which is this third card, which shows this creative work, this time that you've had to really assess what's going on in your life is now proving to be a benefit. Now you're in a position of receiving. I'm going to pull that closer because those are beautiful cards. Okay, you're in a position of receiving, and it is a personal decision. It's not dependent on anybody else's thoughts, anybody else's ideas or opinions. And that is very important. You should step into your power and take hold of all of the creative work that you have within, and things that you've been doing personally. Use them to your advantage. So that is the tarot reading. Let me go ahead and take care of my oatmeal. I love oatmeal. There we go. Now, we have the affirmation for the day. And that is really important. And you should be doing your affirmations at least 3 times. 3 times 3. That's 3 times a day for 3 days. And you say it in the repetition 3 times. That's really important. Okay, so I'm going to let that simmer. I'm going to add a little brown sugar and some mocha almonds to that. Ooh, there's amazing properties to the mocha almonds. I will post that. You'll see it below. But mocha in itself, that's chocolate. So there's some divine properties for that. And almonds, okay? There's some divine properties for that. And I'll list them. So I find that interesting that that's all the energy that's coming through today, and along with these cards, because everything is everything, and never forget it. Everything is everything. Okay, now the affirmation for today. Okay, this is, and remember 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, it reads just like this. Your ideas and projects are fun, exciting, and provide an avenue for resources now. Yes, this is true. My ideas and projects are fun, exciting, and provide an avenue for resources now. Ashe, Oshe, Ashe. That is the affirmation for the next 3 days. And again, do not put any conditions, negate from putting any conditions on the affirmation, just state them and allow the universe to part the sea so that you can see exactly what is being drawn to you. With that being said, thank you for joining me in my kitchen tarot as I'm cooking oatmeal with a little cinnamon, some mocha covered almonds, and brown sugar, and with the tarot reading for today. I look forward to sharing with you again tomorrow. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel and my Facebook page. I look forward to being able to answer your questions. If you would like a more detailed reading, please do not hesitate to send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks. Ashe.